Typeform is a web-based application that can be used to create surveys and assessments, review reports, and then export and analyze the data from those. It's not specifically for educators only, but it does offer a lot of educator options. And I think it's something that can be used not only to create quizzes for your students, but it could also be used for things like effort and achievement surveys to see how students feel about the work that they're doing in class, satisfaction surveys so they can tell you what they think about the class, course assessments at the end of the year or end of the semester so that you have a better idea of what worked and what didn't throughout the class. And they give you templates that you can use. Their templates are all customizable, but have the ability to give you a place to start, or you can create one completely from scratch and add all your own information. If you're creating one from scratch, it takes just a second while they get everything ready, but you go ahead and you ask your questions. You can have a welcome screen. You can add pictures to it. You can do a logic jump, which is where you go from multiple choice, yes or no, or rating to yet another one. For instance, right now it says welcome, and the logic jump is to go straight to thank you, which doesn't do us a lot of good since we haven't added any questions yet. You can edit by putting in variables, adding an image, adding a video. Right now the button on it is start. You can always change that if you like. You can add a description. It gives you a lot of options. You can use calculators, notifications. There's different settings that you can use. This particular program is free, but does offer a pro upgrade that's not very expensive and is a yearly payment, but the basics are free and easy to use. If you just go to typeform.com, you can see just a little bit of information about what they have. They give you an opportunity to use their interface, but do what is going to be best for you and your class. You can see other people's templates, and so if you find somebody that is similar to you, you can use their things. Let's go to some examples just to give you an idea. So for instance, there's the impossible quiz, and it's a template you can use. You can customize straight from here. And if you click start, it will show you what a quiz would be like. So knew I would get that wrong. Geography is certainly not my area of expertise, but it gives you an idea as to what the quizzes can look like. And you can see this is pretty engaging. You can add your images, you can add commentary or explanations, you can make your multiple choice images for each one, or the image can be like we saw with the dog up here, where it's just a single image at the top. Wow, look at that, I finally got one right. So this gives you an idea of what it looks like. They can't finish and see their score until they've completed the entire quiz. And once you've done that, you can see here it's only 87% complete, so I'm not going to complete this entire quiz. But this is a quiz that you could use with your students. It's fun, it's engaging, it's colorful. It gives you the opportunity to do several different kinds of question types. So you can do multiple choice, you can do true and false, you can do here where you have kind of a rating. You can do Likert scale. So it gives you several options and different places to put in the images and the videos. Doing something like this, I think, would be a great way to add in some quizzes, especially since you can download all of your data and use it for maybe slightly more involved assessments than just a regular everyday quiz with just a few questions on it. And it also gives you the opportunity, like I said, to do student surveys or effort assessments so that you can see how they feel about what they're doing in class. And it gives them the opportunity to feel a little anonymous, even though you know it's them and they know you're going to know when they're answering it without you sitting there watching them or discussing it with them right that minute. They might be a little more honest about how they feel that they're doing in the classroom or how they feel you're doing in the classroom. So I think this is a great opportunity for that. The ISTE standards that I think this fits are both teacher standards. The first one is 2, design and develop digital age learning experiences and assessments, and D, which is provide students with multiple and varied formative summative assessments aligned with content and technology standards and use resulting data to inform learning and teaching. I chose that one because I do see this one as being a great way to do effort and achievement assessments, course surveys, and things like that, which are definitely more formative and summative assessment in type. The other one that I think it fits is also teacher, and it's 1, facilitate and inspire student learning and creativity. C, promote student reflection using collaborative tools to reveal and clarify students' conceptual understanding and thinking, planning, and creative processes. And I think that fits because it'd be something that we would use for quizzes, again, for student surveys, effort and achievement assessments on their part as well as on ours, and course surveys as to their satisfaction with the course and what you might want to change, whether it's working or not. So this is definitely a robust program. It gives you a lot of opportunities, and because it has the pre-made templates that you can use, it can be created very quickly with a lot of engagement on the student's part, but not a lot of work on yours.